those solar panels in series, I was actually able to charge a 12-volt battery with it.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't do like full power, but I was actually able to charge a battery with it. So it was interesting.
Cool.
Yeah. So
there's your crystal battery.
Yeah. So you just take a.
Those are the ones you have to water, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna put some water on them. Try not to get it on my laptop.
What's your max in series you've done those, Mike?
9 volts.
That's as much as you've ever gotten, or is that what you get out of that?
Just out of this, I only got 5. I could do 30, 40, 50 of these, as many as I want.
See, and it's still banks in series.
Yep. Hutchison's cells, he couldn't put them in series. After he put 3 of them together, that was it. He couldn't complete like a big circuit like this.
Yeah, I remember talking to Nancy and John, and they were directly saying that was their issue.
Yep. Well, mine can. I could put 20 of these in series. 30, 40 of them.
That's a game changer.
Yeah. See, light's getting brighter as we go.
So now take each of those crystal cells, seal the top of them, turning them into the size of a brick. Take each brick, form it into the shape of a pyramid. Now you have a pyramid with each brick being a crystal battery.
Hey, there's an idea.
Right? Cool. That's a really cool idea.
That should be the next goal.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. But
yeah, because you got a working pyramid.
Because what I like about these is I can put 50, 60, 70, 100 of these in series, and it'll just keep multiplying.
Well, I got up to 48 geopolymer bricks, and I had to smash the whole fucking thing to bits and start again because my measurement was off. So my bricks were cut wrong, and it didn't turn out like a pyramid. So I've ordered a new 5-gallon pail of sodium silicate, and I'm going to start again. I've already broken up the geopolymer that I built, and I'm kind of liking your idea. I don't know which way I'm going to go now.
Yeah, these graphite ingot you can order on Amazon.
Those are graphite.
3 of them is about $35. They're really cool because these are used for making like if you're melting gold. So these can be put in. These could put it in a high temperature furnace, right?
You can cast gold bars in them, eh?
Yes. Yeah, that's
really
what these are designed for. Yeah.
Huh.
So you can put these in a blast furnace and you can melt silver or gold or whatever you want in them. Yeah.
I'll have to remember that when I order a few.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 of them are like $35 Canadian, so.
Yeah, it might take me a bit to get when I need to build a pyramid then if they're 3 for 35.
Yeah,
I have to make
they're
sure
a little pricey, but they're very, very the continuity is like perfect. It's like copper, right? Like
Can you buy a powder form and put it into a cast and make them cheaper or less expensive?
It's a lot of work. These have to be formed at very high pressure, right?
Yeah, you got to press them.
So I'll just do a voltage test while it's under load. So it's about 3.5 volts. And then on the capacitor bank, it's about 3 volts.
Wow.
So whatever voltage this puts out, the maximum it will put out is half. So say it's 12 volts, then the max you can get stored is 6 volts. So if you need 12... So if you need, 12 volts, you got to have 24 of these.
Okay, so I just came across a circuit that so far is giving me the ability to pull every volt out of any system that I've tested thus far. So I still have a few more things to test, but if I'm right, you should be able to pull the full 9 volts out of that with the circuit I can give you. It gives you the ability to charge in series. Right. And discharge in parallel.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it gives you current, right? Takes all your voltage, slams into the capacitors, and then you flip the switch and it releases them all together, giving you current.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because you could hook this up in parallel and multiply your amperage, right? But you
Yep.
don't have the voltage. But you could do a combination of series and parallel and put these into an array and get the best of both worlds, right?
Absolutely. I'll see if I
Yeah.
can drop a schematic of that circuit. I'll give you all the parts names and stuff.
Yeah. So these cells here are guaranteed for 10 years.
10
So-
years, eh?
Yeah.
But the water you have to add, is it every day?
Just add the water every couple of days.
Okay.
Just
So just-
produce it. Just
Your little plant. Your little plant.
yeah, love my little plant.
Or a pond fogger, like you were saying on that other channel.
Yeah. Just put it in a glass enclosure with a fogger and put it on a timer, and once give it a shot every 12 hours, and this thing should just run continuously.
I want to make a 12-volt one.
I personally think these things are good for 20 years.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because the alum is a preservant, and John Bendini was talking specifically about alum. It protects the magnesium from the oxidation. So that's why you use alum. And when you add water to alum, it creates the crystal structure around the magnesium. So when I first built these, I saturated them pretty good with water. Then I let them sit for about a week. And during that time, the crystal structure is forming. And then it dries. And then that structure is now done. It's ready to receive and transfer current. So all I have to do is just give it a squirt of water and you're off to the races.
Almost like conditioning it.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So,
I'm getting the stink eye, guys. I'm going to have to take off.
yeah.
Fair enough, Gerald. Thanks for joining.
Yeah,
I want to do a presentation and catch up on all the projects that I talked about prior, because they're almost all done. It's just I haven't had time to get on here. I had computer problems. I had to bring it into a friend, and I'm getting a new computer built. I'm getting Alienware.
Yeah, that's what I have. That's what I have. And before you leave, Gerald, I wanted to create a little dilemma in your brain.